Let's talk about when kids are rude and uncooperative and what you can do about it. First of all, I'm going to caution you on how you can do this without taking it personally. Think about the word rude. It's always going to be defined the way you were raised. So I'd like to just take that word and just take it right out of your vocabulary, because the minute we call somebody rude, it's our opinion and it gets us a little emotional. When kids are rude, they are basically saying or repeating language that they have heard. The only thing you're going to do to correct that is to respond to them with what you want them to say, right? So if a child says to you, get away from me, I can say, step back from me. You don't want me that close? That's fine. But I'm going to redirect them with exactly what they should be able to say, because the words they're using that are rude are words that they have been taught, they have heard, that's been their role models. And so they are depending on the adults to turn that around. Uncooperative is a bit of a power struggle based on whether you're compliant or not. As soon as we kind of get into that little struggle, it makes it harder for us to respond to. Being uncooperative is usually a technique we use when we don't like what's going on. So here's what I say. When kids aren't cooperating, I validate that. I say, look, I understand you may not like the way this lesson or the way this game is going to be played. So take a moment and think about how you're going to be able to overcome that and get past that. So being uncooperative, I'll use the word. It's time for us to cooperate. But remember, you got to teach what is cooperation. And when they're being uncooperative, remind them, hey, Rick, right now, you're being a little uncooperative. So I'm going to give you a minute to turn that around. Remember what cooperation means. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment.